Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
So we are wrapping up our last week together, and we are going to just be answering questions. If you have questions, we're going to be talking about what we learned the last few weeks personally and just with other people that have reached out to us on real estate and health and fitness. So if you guys have questions along the way, make sure to answer the question or ask the questions and we'll answer them live.
Abby is gonna talk about real estate side. Basically, she will share what she learned from me, and I'm going to share what I learned from her while we had these live sessions.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, so I would say the biggest thing that I've learned is learning to also ask for help. Don't just go onto Zillow or Google, which just sounds like so simple, guys, but one of the things that me and Tony always did was we would just go on Zillow or Trulia, and I realized after talking to how insignificant it really is in the grand scheme of things. And even just asking someone, going to someone who knows real estate is really helpful, just to ask basic questions before getting yourself in too deep with people that can't really help you or that aren't in it to help you win. So ask questions and seek help. And then the second thing would be getting what did you say it was? Getting a price quote before you really go out and start.
Pre-qualification letter.
Yeah.
So basically talk to a lender
Yeah.
before you start looking for a house, driving around
Yeah.
South Carolina,
Or
wasting your
anywhere,
time.
but yeah.
Anywhere.
Because I feel like we can buy in so quickly with our eyes, and then we don't know what it actually entails, and then we can get really disappointed, or we don't give ourselves enough credit of what we could get if we have bigger dreams. And so it's really important, I think, to talk to somebody who could really legitimately help you with seeing what you can and can't afford, and then going after it in that way. That way you have talked to somebody and you have a basis, and then you actually have an actual quote of what you can afford. So those are some things that I learned that we don't have a house yet, but we are thinking about it. We're looking into it, but we're far away. But at least I know these things now, right? Than
Right.
going in so far to where I end up costing myself more time and money by screwing up, by making mistakes.
And I mentioned that for buyers, usually it doesn't cost anything. Like talking to lenders or real estate agents, it does not cost you anything while you're buying a house, because most of the time the seller pays the commission. So, I mean, I don't see any reasons why you need to be doing all the hard work on your own.
Yeah.
Don't think that you're gonna save somewhere not working with an agent while buying a house, because it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. So what about you? What have you learned about nutrition or health and fitness?
Well, what I was really bad at, I was not warming up before the workout. So I was just today I woke up and I did a short warm up, 5-7 minutes, and I don't really like it, but Abby mentioned that it's really good for just to do it before the workout. So I'm trying to follow her advice and do it. And what I learned is that motivation does not really matter. It's all about discipline, and it's all about accountability. So if you have some big goals of losing some weight or being in good shape, it's better to do it when you have accountability partner. And well, it takes some effort to stay in good shape, and it's, again, exercising is important, but it's also about what you eat and when you eat and how you eat, and being aware of your bad habits and dealing with those bad habits. It is essential. And well, being in good shape, it's not just exercising. Basically, start working on your discipline. Just start there, and then it will be easier to get in good shape as long as you follow some daily activities. And if you don't have a trainer like talk to someone who knows what they're doing. Don't, it's the same for real estate and fitness. Just don't just Google it, because there are people who spend a lot of time trying to or getting all that knowledge, and they're ready to share that knowledge with you. So find somebody who's an expert and who's willing to help you get to your goals, and maybe that person will be your accountability partner. So do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean, we both have like people that we are held accountable with, I think, for both of our careers. Like, we have people that we invest in time and financially to continue to grow, to continue to help people. So like, don't think that people that are having businesses and coaches are just like stopping. Obviously some people stop, but we have also invested to become better at what we do. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, we'll take a minute and just answer any questions, health-wise, fitness-wise, or even real estate-wise. And if not, we'll probably be ending shorter.
yeah, and again, you will be able to find the guys that are like watching me on Facebook and don't have Abby's information. I will try to share or tag you just for people to be able to reach out to you. And Abby just mentioned that she's looking for a few people to coach, and she's gonna do it for free for a few weeks. So if you're willing to get into good shape, please feel free to reach out to her. She will try to help you come up with a plan, and hopefully you will like the way she does it, and you will be able to work together and get into good shape if that's something that you're looking into right now.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested, you can reach out and message me. She'll put my information below just so you guys have it for Instagram and Facebook. And then I'll also tag, well, you guys will see Olga's stuff on my Instagram. If you on Instagram want to see more of her real estate tips and tricks, she actually posts all the time. And I can put in a story, like I'll take a picture and I'll tag her in the picture. That way you guys can find her directly on Instagram. So yeah, we don't seem to have questions today. We had more questions the other weeks. Do you have anything you want to wrap up with?
Well, I would say, guys, make health your priority and like work on it every day, because
Oh, good question.
we have a question. I guess I will answer the question, and then
Yeah.
we will wrap up. So the question is, how hard is it to get into real estate field? It is not hard to get into real estate. It's harder to stay in real estate, and it's basically, it's not a big initial investment, but it's gonna be a big investment of your time, and you need to be able to be in real estate for a few years, not getting those big paychecks. I would say that it's unique for everybody. Everybody gets to some results on different pace. I mean, it takes up to 2 years to get to some results, but it takes up to 5 years to get to good results. So you need to be able to stay motivated and disciplined for 5 years to be able to become a good agent. And I'm at the beginning of my career, so I've been doing it for a year and a few months. So and I know that it takes a lot of work. You need to work every day, and the paycheck is not guaranteed. When you have clients, when you have houses under contract, it just means nothing until you get a paycheck, basically, and it takes a lot of work. And if you're interested in more specific information, how much it costs to get a license, and how much how much time it takes to get a license, you can reach out to me and I will tell you. I have a spreadsheet with all my expenses. I will show it to you, and you're gonna be able to see it and just to
She's
see if
actually
you...
one of my clients too.
Oh, really? Your clients
She's
are
awesome.
super active.
Yeah.
So if you are interested, just reach out to me and I will share all the information, and then you will be able to make the decision.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for your question.
And I'm just gonna do a random shout out. Those that are currently part of my Foxy family have like just gone above and beyond with our meetups, like asking questions and just engaging and watching. So thank you guys for the few that have just continued to watch and ask questions. Like, this is good. Even if you don't commit to any real estate or necessarily any fitness journey, just being a part and asking questions is always a really good place to start. So
It is.
good for you guys.
Okay, guys, I guess.
You want to wrap up with what you were going to say? Oh. Well, yeah, we will make sure that our information is crossed between both Facebook and Instagram. So if you guys have more questions, feel free to reach out. Once again, for her, real estate, anything and everything, she will answer. And she won't give you like sugar-coated answers. She'll give you legitimate. She told you she would just give you her financial like layout of how much it really costs to invest.
Nobody did that too. Like, when I was thinking about getting into real estate, I had a few meetings with real estate agents, and I was asking questions as for finances, how much it takes to actually get into real estate and do business, and nobody gave me specific numbers. They mentioned some, but once I got into real estate, I was like, wow. It's like, it's a little more expensive. It's
the front end expensive.
Yeah. So it's just like, it's...
Which is like any part of a good career, like there's gonna be moments I think where you do have to invest a little bit more. I mean, even for my business, same thing, you know.
Yeah, so I'm willing to share the experience that I have, and again, I'm doing real estate every day, so if you need any help with real estate transaction, reach out, and I will try to do my best to help you out answering questions.
Yeah. And I'd be happy to answer questions if you are into... I won't want to work with you. I want to work with y'all. JT Martin. Who's that? Oh.
He's on my Facebook.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, if you guys have any more questions, make sure to reach out and ask. We are going to be here for you guys to help you along the way. But we are going to be done with our Monday morning get-togethers for the time being. So stay tuned for maybe the next time we are back together, which we'll obviously announce.
Well, thank you guys. Have a good day, and we'll see you on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. Bye, guys.